like 30 seconds. Yeah, he's on his way apparently. Wow. So I don't know when he'll arrive, but oh wait, hold on.
That was kind of distracting.
We have an update.
Hotel's so far away.
Oh, is he looking?
I'm stuck at a light that won't go green. How many minutes away? And no one will just go. It's been over 10 minutes. I'm literally 2 minutes away though. So. Yeah.
Exactly like
So once he gets here, if he remembers, there's a piñata in his car. So we will have a piñata with some candy. There's a bunch of random game-related stuff.
Did start yet.
That the way our panels work, most of it I can see, most of you that are in here have been to our panels before.
Oh, yeah.
They ask us questions. We slow your roll. We ask you guys some questions, we do some goofy things, and then you have a chance to win some random items. I'm Scott, if you don't know, Scottsquatch on YouTube sometimes.
You're Scott?
Yeah.
What?
This is my wife.
Are you getting around camera? I've wanted to meet you guys forever.
You know, we live so far apart. Huh?
We have to give away all this?
Are they close? What? They both live in Florida.
Aaron would
Florida.
with their lover. So since Wood's not here, we can do some wood-related trivia questions for you guys. Basically, if you guys have any questions for me or about wood that I can answer before he gets here, just raise your hand and ask a question. Otherwise, when did wood first arrive in America? Does anyone know?
The original date.
Wood,
The original date. 3.5 years ago.
nobody knows when wood. Okay. When did I arrive in America? Yes. 2012? No, not 2012.
2015.
Huh? No. Getting closer. Huh? When he came to America first.
We picked him up from the airport.
Yeah. No? No? You can see all the wood super fans showed up for this.
It was 2015.
It was 2015.
You just said to me, he said that.
I thought it was 2014 when he first visited here.
Well, 14 was his first visit.
Yes.
When he visited you guys?
Because it's not 2015, it's 2014. So 2014 was when wood first. So since no one got it, here. There you go.
Woo! Good throw.
Yes, please. Does anyone have? I have been on YouTube for like 11 and a half years or something like that. And in recent times, I tour a lot. I work for the band Korn, and anything related to them. Oh my God! The pinata in our room.
The worst pinata ever.
The shit.
I've seen SpongeBob pinatas.
So Katie was pretending to be wood.
Right.
She did a good job.
Yeah, she totally got the beard.
Yeah.
This guy almost cried. He almost cried because you didn't arrive yet.
I hate the freeways here. You miss one exit,
Yeah.
you get turned around 15 minutes.
Me too!
And then a light just around the corner, it wouldn't go green, it was like broken. And every car was like, well, I'm not gonna go. I was there for like 10 minutes. It's Texas, just go. So what did I miss?
Basically, we spread stuff out, and I found out that you have no super fans in here because no one had any clue of when you first came to the
Well, I can't even remember when I first came. It was years ago. What was the answer?
It was 2014.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a good time. You brought a lot of stuff this time. You brought fidget spinners.
I did.
What year is it? No?
I stole that. Who stole
what I was saying. Thank you.
And a water bottle?
Yeah, it's the HyperX headphones.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
for when you're thirsty and listening to someone scream, "You suck!" He's 7 years old.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, hey, Scott, I've caught up on your game barn videos. Have you been back lately?
Yes.
For Scott?
You have? The game barn?
The game barn no longer is a thing. There was this barn that literally, it was a full-size barn that was literally full of games and toys. It was a guy who had sold at the flea market for 15 years at that point, and he stored everything in there, because at the flea market you just had one booth. And there's like five videos on my channel where we just kept going back and just pulling out bins and bins and bins of crazy games. So some of my best videos and one of the craziest finds I've never seen anyone else go into a basically entire building that was chest high full of video games. But yeah, I wish it still existed. Yay! We have a functioning pinata.
I was doing my best to reply to you, by the way, and every time I had finally managed to finish some message in between stopping and stoplights, you would call again and wipe the message. Jesus, man, give me 10 seconds.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
On Skype.
Well, on YouTube first.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
What's
like
up,
how-
Skype?
we used to Skype like
He
every
talked to
day.
me more than he talked to me.
Yeah.
For a while, and then he
Yeah.
just never used Skype ever again, and
I
we
got-
stopped talking.
I got over Skype basically. I got a little.
Well, like, how did you find each other's channels?
We did the Morning Wood collab together. That was the first time we collabed.
Yeah, he had a news segment that he would do, and
Morning Wood, which was really embarrassing, and I used it as a way to like collab with people.
What the?
I don't know what just happened. And Scott came on and did this weird character. You were some weird Florida man, and you were just
that's right.
really, you were yourself. You were a news presenter, but then you cut to yourself as this like creepy guy. And
Yeah.
I remember you yelled at your mom at one point, or your kids.
I yelled at my kids. Yes,
Yeah, it was funny.
that was good. Go watch the Morning Wood.
Let's do you first, and then the one in front.
Okay, so would you be willing to sell your drawings from yesterday's video? Because I know some people would be willing to buy them as merch.
We were going to give them away, and Kim was going to bring them today, but she's sick. But if she ends up coming later, I'll bring one and give you one. How's that sound? If, and don't get your hopes up, because she's really sick right now.
Katie has to go back to the booth, so thank you for standing
Bye.
in for the
You even wore a flannel, so you were really close to me. Yeah.
Even though that birthday, I made you a little drawing.
Oh, it's probably better than what I could do. Thank you. It's me. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I will hang this up in the new house on the fridge. Thank you.
Yes.
My birthday in 10 days, by the way. Draw me a picture.
So he asked, what do I do for the band I work for Corn? I am currently their production coordinator, so anything that doesn't involve the stage, basically. So dressing rooms, feeding them, meet and greets, all that kind of stuff to make sure we wake up until we're on the bus at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like a 14-hour work day, basically. Usually 3 to 5 days a week. So that's big.
In the back.
Is the new place waterproof?
Yeah, but there's a new problem.
Oh,
It smells.
no.
It's like, we just can't catch a break. It's not, we can get it taken care of, but the people that were in there last, they tried to clean the carpet themselves before they left, and it just brought every odor out the carpet. So then they got these people in called Chem Clean, or Chem Dry, and they went through it and cleaned it, but they said as it breaks down over the next week, it's going to keep smelling worse and worse until it gets better. We're hoping it gets better, but it's just never ending at this point. So all our furniture is in the garage, and we're sleeping like on a mattress on the floor,
Where am I going to
because
sleep?
we don't want to bring anything in until we know if they have to clean it.
Where do I sleep?
In the garage.
Mattress on the floor. We have two.
Oh, you have two mattresses. Are they right next to each other?
No, but we can organize
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all's names are really included into your names on the YouTube. So how did y'all come up with the actual names that y'all have?
The channel names. So Scottsquatch and Beat 'em Ups.
So, when the very first tour I ever did, 2007, I I was still really young and I wanted a cool nickname. So I tried to come up with, I think it was Sasquatch. Like, I had a big fascination with Bigfoot and Sasquatches when I was younger. And the guitar player asked me, we were talking about nicknames, and I told him that, and he goes, "That is stupid." So I said, "Okay," and he goes, "Scottsquatch sounds way better." And I was like, "You're right, that does." That's what happened.
I was trying really hard to think of a name for the channel, and I couldn't think of one. So I was like, what kind of do I like? And at the time I was playing a shoot 'em up, so I was like, well, I'll be shoot 'em ups. And then YouTube was like, you can't have the word shoot in your name. Well, beat 'em ups are pretty cool, I guess.
You really love them.
I love a few, but it's not like my favorite.
Since that was a good question, you want to take a whack at pinata? Good questions get whacks.
The weird thing with that, in a way, is I didn't really know how YouTube worked back then, so I was like, what's more important is the name of the show, not the name of the channel. So the show was going to be Legend of Wooden Cane, and that didn't last very long, but that's what I thought was more important.
I'm ready.
Do you gain so far?
Woo! Nice. We like to give the opportunity to take out aggression at our panel.
I told you that didn't be confident.
It helped, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the most annoying part about having your house flooded?
Everything. The most annoying part for me was the furniture getting ruined, because I had just bought those 16 cube shells in my collection, and I just bought a brand new one, and they're like 150 each. And
Swell up at the bottom.
yeah, they're all swollen up. And I thought maybe trying to fix them, but they're so wobbly now, I'm just gonna throw them out. So I think that was the worst part, really. That and just like everything.
You want to come out and pick out something up here? Basically, pick whatever you want. Any more questions?
We'll do the Mega Man show.
Are you sad that Billy cut his hair and you aren't twinsies no more?
I'm disappointed, that's for sure. We were the first to know because he shared it in the group chat that we're in. And yeah, it was just like, well, you screwed up. That's really all it was, I guess. Yeah.
Remember what happened last year's Retropalooza?
A lot of things.
The rest?
Oh, the wrestling, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, I would. Not this weekend though, because my body is really sore from moving. But we can schedule a rematch for sure. I mean,
Welcome.
you're only as good as your last match. I want to ruin that. Yeah. Yeah. You hands still up. You
I've heard of the term Kiwi, but I don't actually know what that means.
What term?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. It's a New Zealander.
It's also...
Yeah. It's not a negative term.
No.
It's just...
Is there really a beef between New Zealanders
Yeah,
and
I mean they suck. The word Kiwi though is just like Aussie to us. Like it's just like I don't know how it came up. I think they have Kiwis over there. Little birds.
Yeah, little flightless bird with long...
They just call Kiwis.
It's also a fruit.
Yeah.
They just use the same word for each different.
Maybe that describes New Zealanders.
Yeah, and they sleep with sheep. Yeah.
Did you have an insurance policy in the shipment, and are you taking any legal recourse?
I had insurance on it, and they offered to give it back, but I talked to them a bunch, and they said between when it left their facility to when it hit LA Customs, and they went through it all and rearranged it all, and then when it hit the place it went to in New Orleans, and then they gave it to someone else, they were like, we don't think it was us. Like they were adamant that it wasn't them. And when I made that video, a lot of people that watched it went and bombarded their Google review and brought them down from 5 stars to 1 star. So at that point I was like, oh, I don't want my money back, don't worry about it. But I actually made a post on YouTube and said, hey, whoever did this, can you fix it? And a bunch of people went and brought it back up to like 4.5. So we fixed that at least. So at that point I was just like, all right, I'm just going to leave them alone. I have my stuff and that's all that matters.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question for something, like a cool prize up here, or whatever. It's another, I'm going to ask wood-related questions, probably. This actually has an answer. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if you wanted to chuck some wood? So, you. There's an
a
actual.
woodchuck could check all a woodchuck could check all he could if a woodchuck could check wood.
But what number? How many woods can he chuck?
I don't know.
0, because he wouldn't want to because he's too tired.
One more guess.
3.5.
I'm pretty sure that that was actually the freaking correct answer. There's a video that we filmed like 4 years ago, roughly, of wood in the woods. It's called Woods Deep Woods.
I chuck wood in the woods.
And he chucks wood. He gets 3 in and goes, that's it. And goes away. So yes, come on down.
It's a good video. It's so underrated. It has like 2 views.
Yeah, Woods Deep Woods. Go watch it. So here you get 2 things. You get a whack the pinata.
Also, I hate that line. Like every time I live stream or make a video, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Ooh, nice. And then pick out something.
Chop that
Still
wood.
in case.
Any other questions? Yeah, right in the back.
What review has been the hardest one for you to complete, or that you had to power through it?
What video review?
Yeah. Or which game you had to review and like, I really don't want to do this anymore?
Well, for me, if I don't want to do it, I just don't do it. Like, that happens a lot with, like, games. I'm like, I'm going to review this game, and I start playing it. I'm like, I'm not going to review this game. Kind of like Monster Hunter Ultimate recently. I was like, I have nothing good to say about this game, which is why I recently found a way to do it with RGT. But a difficult review to make was that Spider-Man review that I did recently, because, I don't know, it just meant so much to me that I, like, overthought the entire process. I actually reshot parts of that video like 3 times, which is why at one point I'm actually in a different shirt, and I say I'm in a different shirt. And I have to keep going back and reshooting because I forgot things. And then I had to like make that little montage of all the other games that had come and gone. I had to find the right footage. So that one was kind of difficult because usually I try and just do like power through reviews.
So come on down and get some candy.
My reviews aren't really that in depth. The last one I did that was really that technical was my Back to the Future reviews on the NES, and that was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
How did you feel on the day that you became an American?
Well, and what day was that?
Oh, I thought you became an American.
I'm not an American citizen. That process takes a long time.
Oh, really?
Once Kim and I are married, we have to be married for like 5 years on my green card, and then I can apply, and then if I get it at that point. So I could be like over half a decade away from that at this point.
How would that day feel when you do become
It'll be interesting. I mean, I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna do. Because
there be a tear?
I don't know, because they don't let you do split anymore. They won't let you be Australian and
Oh, you have to do one.
yeah, dual. I don't think they let you do that anymore. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you have to forego the other one.
The other part was what is the biggest differences in Australia?
Oh, this is too many.
The biggest one when he came over here was like the fact that he didn't have to, or he had to tip at restaurants.
That was a big one.
And the price of like food and stuff. We were like,
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts are only $3.
Yeah,
They're 14
everything's cheaper here. The Pop-Tarts in Australia are like $11 for a pack. But like, and food in Australia is like, if you want to go have burger and fries, you're talking like 20, 25, $30 depending on the place. That's why you don't tip, because people that are working there are probably getting paid $20, $25. So,
And video game prices.
they kind of equal out though. Like 60 American ends up becoming like 80 Australian, and that's what we pay.
We get 3 volunteers, just 3 people that put, okay, you, and yes, sure, you.
Hey, nice beat 'em up shirt, man. Killing it.
Make
Yeah, thank you.
Make me a
Have 'em at the
paper
table.
airplane. Yeah.
Also, the amount of fast food places is crazy. We have like 3 in Australia. We have Burger King, which is called Hungry Jack's. We have Domino's,
No, you
McDonald's,
can't use that one, Katie.
KFC, and that's it.
McDonald's better. If you want
It's
to
the same everywhere.
make a paper airplane.
What's Hungry Jack's like? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Because the guy that bought the rights to do Burger King in Australia wanted his name in the title.
And he was hungry.
He was hungry.
Assuming his name was Jack.
Yeah.
Is there anything you missed in Australia?
Chris.
Aww.
Oh.
Allie.
Your friends.
You're welcome.
My friends. My brother and sister. And meat pies. Actually, I don't like meat pies that much, actually. Caramel koalas. I take it back. That's what I
Here,
miss.
come here. Come on. This pinata, I feel, is going to take like 8 million hits, so come give it a whack.
I'm 6. I don't know.
Zeldy
if
shut.
Did it really hard for
What's
Sneeze
your
on
guys'
it.
best find so far this weekend? Inquisitive.
My best find?
Yeah.
You know who Aaron Koshowski is?
Oh.
He sold me, he's at the back. He sold me some amiibos. He did a pretty good deal on them, so I'm happy. I got the Bayonetta one, the Cloud one, and the Metroid one that came out recently in the double pack with the little Metroid thing. Yeah, I wanted that for a while, so I think I got like $30 off buying them all total. So. The Zelda shop.
Come up and pick out something.
They make their planes. They're ready for the plane on.
All 3 planes. Well, I think he's still working.
Yeah.
We're almost, but we can start. So basically, stand right here.
Flying as far as you can.
Alright, we're next.
And try to hit Patrick in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever can get the closest to hitting Patrick in the face.
Well, you went the wrong way.
Everyone
stand here. Everyone stand here.
Stand up in the front, Trent.
Patrick is the guy with the purple hat.
Yeah, Everyone stand here. All 3 of you stand here. Turn around.
This way.
Aim at the purple hat.
Guy with the purple hat. Bonus points if you heard him.
That takes a lot of effort.
Oh!
That was, I mean, it was close.
Alright.
I mean, that's how.
They all hit it.
I did the same. Y'all have a left curve.
He got hit with all 3. He should be able to go up and get something.
You don't get cake. You want candy?
Take some candy.
They're strangers, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, there's no ban here. It's open.
Can I get this instead?
Okay. We don't have tight rules on this panel.
Yeah.
Alright. What was it like having to, well, let me rephrase that. How has the transition from the rent house to the Airbnb to wherever you're, I think you mentioned something about moving into a new place?
Yeah. It's my panel now. Hello down this hill. It's been interesting. It's been hard because we had to essentially move house twice in 3 weeks, which has been frustrating. The only thing we didn't have to do was we could leave the furniture in the bottom place in the dry room, which was okay. But it's been harder on Kim, I think, because she has a hard time adjusting. So like she kind of almost got used to the Airbnb because we're there for 3 weeks and the cats really enjoyed it. So even leaving there, she got kind of emotional. So, but I don't know. It's been fine. It's been hard, but it's been good doing it with Kim and like it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say. We've grown as a couple, is what I'm trying to say. It's been really hard because we've been doing it all on our own, but it's also made us stronger because of it.
Are y'all officially married yet? Or are you still married?
No, but if I could right now, I definitely would.
Okay.
More than ever. So, what planet can you? I know what you're thinking, you dirty boy. All right. So my name. Do you want some candy? Come here. Just anything. Just take it. Who likes pixie sticks? Good, pixie sticks. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing one last hurrah, just because I have like a lot of footage that never ended up getting used. So maybe like one episode, one big one. But if someone else made it, because I don't want to edit it. Because it sucks editing those. That's why I stopped. Yeah.
When you get married, as your best man, if you had to choose one of the YouTubers around here, who would it be?
It'd be Billy.
Yeah.
Billy?
Yeah. Our best man if you were here. You better come to the wedding.
Can I be the ring bearer?
You can be the ring bear. Yeah. Nintendo 64 shirt?
Did you have a preferred place to get games in Australia?
Yeah, there's a place called Southern Games. He was a good guy. Check him out. In South Australia, everybody. Why are you out of breath and where did you go?
Because Kitty left her phone here.
Oh,
So I had to deliver it to her.
okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
How did your collaboration with Arlo come about, and who's your dream collaboration?
Dream collaboration at this point is Good Mythical Morning. I would love to be on that show. But that's yeah, well, that's a long way off, I imagine.
Come up here.
With Arlo, we just both do the similar stuff on content-wise on YouTube, so we just ended up talking. So, I like Arlo, he's cool.
Have you gotten to meet him yet here?
Yeah. It's weird meeting him in person, because like, I have him on Facebook. So like, I knew his name and I've seen his photos, so I knew he wasn't a puppet. But like, I couldn't help but like, every time I message him, it's like, I picture Arlo messaging me. Like, I can't help it. So even like, when I meet him, like even me, it's like, I still look at Arlo almost when he's talking to me. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to look at you. Oh, thanks, man. Is that for last night?
Say is that
You're welcome.
Game Changers pounds about to start if you want to leave this one.
Wow. It wasn't candy? Come get some. Yeah.
When you were on your world tour with Korn, Scott, what was your favorite place that you visited? What was your favorite country?
So I had never been to Japan at that point, and I had never been to Australia. So
I leave Australia, he goes to it.
yeah.
I always wanted you to do a tour there so we could hang out.
Yeah. Australia was cool because I actually met up with Ali and walked around. Where was it, Melbourne? Yeah,
Yes.
Melbourne. And so I really like that. But Japan, like Osaka, Tokyo, they're such clean cities. They're so polite. You're not afraid for your life. So, nothing to do with even video games. Just such a nice city. So, both
Any wallaby burgers or kangaroo dogs?
No, didn't see. I literally saw like one Magpie J.
I don't think they do kangaroo dogs, but I've had kangaroo burgers.
They're good.
Yeah, the kangaroo steak. That's
It's
good.
like our alligator burgers.
We were the only country that eats our national emblem animals. It's kangaroo and emu.
It's like if we ate bald eagles here.
Yeah.
True. But kangaroos are a really lean meat and they're a good source of protein.
I think the difference is they don't go out and shoot as many of them.
Yeah. We have a lot of kangaroos though. They're like in the streets. They're a menace, like Spider-Man. Do you have any questions? Yeah, for now.
Marmite or Vegemite?
We don't have, Marmite's still an import because it's British. Obviously Vegemite. Because screw British. Yeah. Yeah, you.
Okay, so question for both of you is, what was your previous job before YouTube? Or do you still have it?
You want candy? Is that why you're coming up here? Oh, right. Previous job before YouTube? I worked in retail like all my life. So I started in Hungry Jack's, which was the Burger King. And then I went to McDonald's. And then when I was like 20, I went to pretty much Home Depot, which is Bunnings, and I was there for 5 years. And I worked my way up to management, and then I hated it. And then I went down to management, and then I hated that. And then I started a YouTube channel. Thank God. No, you go.
Besides the obvious of what I do now, for 15 years, on and off, been an employee of GameStop. So,
Everyone's like, oh.
Oh no!
We're sorry.
It's it's not terrible. It's
Kim
just
watched
a
that
job.
too.
Yeah.
She really enjoys it.
It's just every job is going to have its issues.
I exclusively shop at GameStop when I get my video games. Like it's the only place I will get my games from. So I can get my points.
Do you think it's a blended shopping there versus
Yeah. I mean, I have an Elite Pro, and the trade-ins are really good. No one thinks they are, but they actually really are.
What? Right, next
Their
question.
trade-ins are insane. Tell me I'm wrong.
So everyone hates GameStop for different reasons. One of the biggest ones is, oh, everything trades in for terrible. It's $1 for every game. You just need to pay attention to their website, to the promotions. There's some weeks where they'll have where games are trading in for the same price they're almost selling them at.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I remember once I found myself with an extra copy of Mario Odyssey. I don't remember how I met it. I think I went to Dirt Cheap? You guys know that store? I found one here for like $10. I took it to GameStop, they gave me $50 for it.
Yeah.
So, they were doing a bonus 25% or something like that, but...
Just gotta keep an eye.
Laurel.
Oh no, I was gonna say, people want to know how to really save the GameStop. Go ask Aaron.
Or watch Aaron Kosharsky on YouTube. Woo!
Basically gets his groceries.
Who wants candy?
Doesn't want.
Alright, that works too. Whoever hasn't got some candy yet, come get some candy. Just come get some, because we have a lot. And then let's do a question for a whack on the pinata. So make it a good question. Has to be a good one. The first hand went up. It's not a good question. My favorite food? Probably like Mexican or like country food.
I like little bacon cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Okay, it's very specific. I like that. I used to love Five Guys. I can't eat there anymore.
Why?
It's too greasy, too much bread, just makes me feel sick. I used to be able to, but now I don't know, it's just too heavy. I know I love it too. My favorite one is across from the Nintendo World of America store in New York. Ali and I's been there. Every time we go, we've been there. Yeah? Any Nintendo game remade. What about you, Scottathan? Boy and His Blob for Switch. We'll do like a bigger adventure, 3D platform.
I know it wasn't just Nintendo, but like the Turrican series. Those were some really good games when they haven't been around.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh yeah, now we're going deep. So, Patrick, yeah, come up here real quick. We need some kid volunteers. Who's a kid who wants to throw stuff at somebody? You, and of course you come up, and then you in the back. So, Patrick, you come over. They can stand there.
Basketball.
Stand over there. Make a basketball. Go over there.
Yeah. They always do that.
There you go. Each get a ball and make a basket, but more so aim at his face.
His face is a backboard.
Aim right there. Go for it.
If you get in his mouth, it's more porn.
Come on. That kid has a arm on it. Come on. Come on. Yeah!
I spend hundreds of dollars on your booth every year.
How do you get two? You got two of them? Oh. How are you?
Well, if you like C&D, you better make it a trick shot.
Oh! Alright, we all get to pick out something. You get like a Zelda puzzle because you get them right.
That's a Destiny puzzle, but
Oh, wait, there's this. Oh, you get a Destiny puzzle.
that's so much better.
Get your mirror flashlight.
Did you steal these from GameStop?
This is not the penny down clearance bin. Yeah, you drink lunch? Sure, go for it. Yes, you can take it out. Here, you go. Go for it. Alright. Hey, who is an extra large shirt in this audience?
The wine bottle.
So it's basically it's a HyperX shirt, so whoever wants it.
Any more questions? Y'all think of any? Yeah, Sarah.
If you could get a Zelda direct sequel, what would it be?
Direct sequel. As in like after the Breath of the Wild? I think using the Breath of the Wild universe, like the whole, everything they just built, because why make a new thing after what was so awesome? But do like a similar thing with Ocarina and make it like Dark of Majora's. And put like a really dark twist on Breath of the Wild.
So, I don't know if I got it. So, like, Ocarina in the Breath of the Wild, like, style.
Like Breath of the Wild 2.
Breath of the Wild.
But like call it something like Breath of the Wild Majora's Mask or whatever, and make it really dark with a really dark theme, like a moon's gonna be crashing into the world. Kind of thing. Know what I mean? Is that answering your question?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just named like 3 franchises of the Zelda, and I was like,
Oh, you want like a direct franchise sequel, like going from, oh, okay, yeah, Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I'm just going into more detail, explaining everything that I want.
I just got confused.
Yeah. No, I've been thinking about it.
Alright.
And I think that's what they will do.
Fuck your power room. I want a rematch in there right now.
No, and there's kids around in my panel, so. Next question. That's a lot of questions. Yeah, in the back.
How long did it take for it all to grow out your long hair?
I have not got a haircut in a decade.
Yeah, you just kind of stop growing it. Stop cutting it at some point. I mean,
Stop.
it still grows. I don't remember the last time. Actually, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I had short hair last, but I cut it more often than he does. He just lets his dye and fall out.
Yeah, it does its own natural cutting at about here. Next question, please come up and hit the pinata. Someone that hasn't asked a question yet?
Oh yeah, didn't I ask for a pinata question and then you didn't hit the pinata?
Yes,
it was you.
Oh,
You didn't like the
I hit the pinata.
You didn't
No, it's true, I didn't, but you still asked a question.
Hold it right here because it's cracking right there.
I like how the stick is breaking before the pinata.
Right. Oh my god.
You should
That was a good one. It's getting there.
Is it?
It's, his neck is broken. Surprise.
Yeah, in the back.
Can we get more news videos with Wood Wooderson?
More news with Wood Wooderson. I've been doing that's what I did. You know what I mean? Yeah, you were the ghost behind me.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do more. I like them. They're fun.
Too.
I want to get back to reviewing some eShop games, so it's been a while.
Each one have a different guest ghost.
Yeah, maybe. It's gonna be Kim a lot, different outfits. Yeah.
Everything's Taken podcast. When's the next one?
Oh. That's been really challenging. We were actually just about to start it back up again a month ago, and then my house flooded.
Yeah.
So right now we're just waiting for me to get set back up. Eric's been doing really well in Australia. He's actually made a studio. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
He said it on the podcast, but he's made a studio. And he's actually getting people coming in and recording. He's helping people record their albums and stuff. So.
Who is it?
Eric. So he got really busy for a while because when he first started, it exploded.
Right.
So, but he has time now, and I'm just waiting to have time. But, yeah.
What's your favorite video game genre?
Beat 'em? No. I don't know. You go first.
Survival horror and shoot 'em ups.
I would say probably like hack and slash action adventure games, kind of like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. I just really have a soft spot for those. Like they can be bad, and I really like them. Lollipop Chainsaw was amazing. Not bad, just amazing. Yeah.
If you had unlimited money, which game company, like within Nintendo or like within PlayStation, or like what game company would you buy?
Oh, that's interesting. Telltale Games. I'll bring them back. Put the money back in. Right? Not wrong. How's that too soon, Bayern? Do it better. I don't want the games to die. I can finish Walking Dead.
I'd have to buy Konami almost for the same reason, just to bring them back into
Yeah.
making stuff that I like.
And get a Suikoden
I mean, if we're
6.
going purely for the monopoly, I'll just buy like a Disney company and make the profits, but...
Come up with everything out. Aim for his skull. Alright, ready? Hit one more time. Give one more. Alright.
Should have put like a splash zone warning on the front seats.
She always sits up front.
I know. Yeah.
So you mentioned Bayonetta as a favorite franchise. What are you hoping for Bayonetta 3?
Much of the same. Like, they did a really good job with the sequel, so... It's actually funny, the first time I played it on Wii U, I didn't like it all that much. I was like, oh, it's not as good as the first one. But now playing it on Switch, I'm like, this is way better than the first one. So, as long as they keep going, then I'll be happy.
Can you come up and hit it? Because I have faith in you.
You should have any
cracking right
Knock the head off.
Did I see a candy come out? Oh, man, this little guy, he's holding it. It's like Yoshi when Mario leaves him as he jumps over a cliff. Just keeps on going. Yeah, you should have. More questions? Do we have a question that we can both answer? Acronym?
Least favorite game on the NES Classic?
On the NES Classic? God, I can't really remember the library.
I think I do. Only because I just not sports, so Tecmo.
Yeah, that's mine too.
It's a great game. It's just not one that I want to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Devil May Cry 5?
Old. So
The game itself looks amazing. The game itself looks amazing. The microtransactions and when you die, putting in real money to bring yourself back to life, and every time you die it gets more expensive, I think is like the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't even know that was.
Yeah. There's microtransactions. You can buy red orbs now to unlock the abilities. There's an ability that costs 1,000,000 red orbs, so you know people are going to be shoveling money into that. And yeah, every time you die, it costs more to bring yourself back to life with real money. But the actual game looks incredible. Like there's a little gameplay trailer I saw, and there's like an end boss fight, and just it almost looked like a Dark Souls, like faster paced Dark Souls, the way he was like moving around and dodging the attacks and stuff. It looked really cool. So I think it'll be maybe the best one yet, but with a lot of drawbacks.
Do you want NSYNC get to the show?
Yeah.
Are you gonna dress up for Halloween? What will you dress up?
Actually, now that we finally have a house that we like and we can decorate, Kim's getting really excited to buy Halloween stuff, and I want to do it as well. We saw these little books, and you put them in like a bookshelf, and they kind of like come forward on their own. They look really cool and creepy. So I want to get a lot of that stuff and decorate, and we're going to dress the cats up in something. And I don't know about me. I'm sure Kim will throw something together for me to put on.
Maybe I dress the cats up as people and then people up as cats.
That would be funny. We're in like an actual community now, which is kind of cool. Like before, like this is a whole thing actually. Did that flood video? I cut out like 20 minutes of us ranting about the neighbors, and we're gonna save that for another time. But the duplex that we lived in, the neighbors were like very strange. The lady that lived next to me lived out the back of the house because there was too much junk inside of the house. So she had like books and washing machines and a mattress and all of that outside the back. This is like a whole story for another time. So we went from that to now our neighbors are like playing basketball with their kids and like coming over and saying hi and saying, hey, do you need any sugar? And it was like, it's all that kind of cool, like neighborly stuff.
They wanted to kiss you.
Kiss me? I don't remember that.
That's sugar. They're gonna give you some.
Oh, right. So yeah, I look forward to having a big old jug of Halloween candy and doing Halloween the first time, kids knock on the door kind of stuff. Because yeah, I have never done that before.
I'll be on tour in an off day in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to go trick-or-treating with the singer and drummer for Korn and their kids. So I'm going to be a ghost.
Actually, you came to town recently with the band, and I got to go on the Korn tour truck, and I got to stand on stage for like 2 seconds, and then we were going to stand there the whole time. You put us on the stage with Korn. It was awesome, and then Kim was like, I don't want to be here. So we went back down, but it was cool.
Yeah, I dressed like this.
So you made a couple of videos recently about the fact that the N64 Classic is likely, or the PS1 Classic is coming out. Is there any other system that you want to come out, or do you think it ought to stop and that anything newer is not classic?
I want GameCube Classic.
His voice is like a perfect voice.
I guess that's
Just on a podcast.
Anyways, now answer
yeah, GameCube Classic, so I can have a mini little GameCube, play some of the best games, and a Game Boy Classic, just because it essentially just be a Game Boy with preloaded games on it, and it would be awesome. What about you?
Yeah, the GameCube's probably.
Yeah. Dreamcast Classic would be cool, just for the novelty of it.
Turbo Graphics Classic.
64 away.
Who's a big fan of Power Rangers? Hey! Oh my gosh. Who played the Yellow Ranger?
Which Yellow Ranger?
Sure, the original Yellow Ranger. Raise your hand if you know. This is yours then. The Yellow Ranger keychain.
How much time do we have? I don't want it to end. Do you have an idea?
It's 12 or 15.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Alright, any more questions? Yeah.
YouTube? 11 years ago, I'm 34 now, so I'm 24. I used to own a Halloween prop company when I was 24, which is pretty much why I started YouTube, was to start putting up the stuff we were making and building. So a lot of the first videos on my channel are like ghosts and monsters and creatures and stuff. And then it went into touring, and then it went into video games.
5 years and 5 months ago is when I started this channel. There's other channels, and you won't find them. So don't. Yeah. I have 2 cats. You have like 17.
I have 4 cats.
Yeah.
Together, you guys can do like the old cat thing.
Yeah, if we merged cats.
When one of them dies, you can have them.
Yeah.
Come up and get some candy or something.
Yeah.
What is the game that even if you mention one bad thing about it,
One game that if I mention one bad thing, I get crucified. I mean Xenoblade. That happens like every time. But I mean, I bring it on myself with that one.
Wait, you like the first one, right?
Yeah. Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
The crappy one.
So what was that question?
What's one game, if you mention one bad thing, you get crucified?
Shoot.
You mentioned a bad thing about any game, someone's gonna have an
Yeah,
issue
there's
with
always
it.
a super fan of, like even when I said Tech Mobile, I heard someone go, oh, you know.
Yeah, the Black Sabbath shirt. Cool shirt, by the way. I won the Ramones. That's the same like texture.
What's your guys' opinion on the VR and what's in the future of it?
How it's going, basically.
I got a PlayStation VR like a year ago, and I really enjoyed it to start with. There's a lot of really cool things you could play with it, and a lot of cool things on the PlayStation like network you could find that weren't just in the stores. Like Job Simulator was awesome. It's just like so much fun. But then it did kind of get old after a while. Like the games like really slowed down, and then they became very repetitive. A lot of gun games.
A lot of them aren't games; they're experiences, which they last 20 minutes. So but I feel like it's something that everyone has enjoyed. Not many people have gone, this is terrible. Everyone's like,
it's good, and moving forward, it will keep getting better.
The balance of trying to find, like, most people can't play that with that headset on for an hour. It's not even recommended. So to make full games that last 2, 10, 20 hours, and then try to wear the headset for that long, I couldn't do it. I get all sweaty or start getting a little nauseous. I have to take it off, take a break. So it's a hard balance.
To really get to the point, I feel, where I would thoroughly enjoy VR, I would need one of them like omnidirectional, like walking things, where I'm like strapped into it and I can actually run and I actually have like the items in the game that I'm holding. Yeah, but like, yeah, essentially what they tried to go for. I'm honestly surprised the stream lasted that long.
Step on it! Oh no, it's still good. It just...
Oh, that's like a magic trick.
Yeah. Give another whack.
Hit it like a cross. Hit it like a cross more than down. Just, I guess.
Got it! Kill it!
Yeah, okay. And then, yay, more candy came out. Yay! It just keeps coming out everywhere. Ooh. Oh. Hey, Jordan Fringe, everybody. What do you want? Oh, nothing. Bye, see you later.
So let's do 3 more questions and
Okay.
then have something fun. Right?
Let's start with Patrick.
Patrick first.
Alright, Wood, you're on a desert island.
No,
You
no.
can only play one game forever. What
I
would
hate
it
that
be?
question. I can only play one game?
Yeah.
Do I have the console for the game?
Yes, you do.
Well, probably Ocarina of Time is what I say every single panel that gets asked. Thank you, Patrick.
But it happens to be attached.
Right.
I'd say Tetris.
Wow, lame.
I agree.
Yeah.
You ever play Borderlands or Borderlands 2?
So what's a hunter who?
Do you like Borderlands?
I played it co-op a little bit with some friends, but yeah, I didn't really get into it. I didn't hate it. I just never really played it at all.
It's amazing. With friends.
Yeah, yeah. Like lots
Or
of
by
friends.
yourself.
When did you get one of those?
A friend? I had them in Australia.
Candy, and then you said, be my friend.
So let's do these 2 questions because the last 2 hands up. So we'll do you first.
So, I noticed you really seem to enjoy the Labo at first and then dropped off. Are you going to get any more of the Labo sets?
What's your name?
My name is Nathan Steele.
Oh! Yes!
This is the Nathan Steele podcast. Coming to you live.
I'm going to make it slightly worse on myself. I have a PhD. My kids at school call me Dr. Steele.
That's kind of odd. What's your question, Dr. Steele?
Oh, I knew I was going to get ripped off for that. So, are you planning on getting any of the other Labo sets?
Oh, no. I never built the robot. I'm still sat on it.
I haven't built my robot either.
No, because that one takes forever.
Yeah, but it was the cool.
I like the little things. I like the little gadgets.
They just came out with the vehicles, Robin.
Yeah.
No.
No.
For me, I want the ones that actually have a game with it, not just they're like, look, it's doing that. All right.
Like the coolest thing in the variety kit was a little robot car because you could like drive it along and had a little camera on it. but then you're over it like immediately.
Come pick out something else.
And then your house floods and then it all gets wet.
But the vehicles that had the drive, it walks now on Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
You can drive
Yeah, that was cool. They made that in later. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 10 being the worst, how much do you like for this is being the car, 10
You actually
10. Like a 10 amount.
he likes a lot.
I like it a lot.
It's not quite mine. I'm not a huge like online only kind of guy, so I would say like a 6 maybe.
I bought the battle pass like as soon as it went live. Me and Sean were like waiting for it to go live. RGT85, we're like sat on our phones texting each other like, I wonder what they're gonna change this time. Have you been to the lake recently? Like you can bounce on it now. And we're like, yeah, we're really lame.
Alright, one more question. I guess you?
Did you play the Battle Royale Call of Duty?
No.
Beta for it?
No. No, I mean like not anything against it. I just don't really play betas in general.
Hey buddy.
Hi. Who wants this fidget spinner that I've been spinning this whole time?
First thing,
Your hand went up first.
since we still have a bunch of stuff left,
Oh, yeah, you can.
come down.
Everyone
pick
come
out-
grab it. But
If you
then,
haven't gotten anything yet, please come down. If you have, let the people that have.
but then once you've got something, let's all crash like it's a live stream, the Game Chasers panel. We're all gonna walk in there and make fun of them. We'll just start laughing at them, saying boo. Just please make it as horrible for them as possible.
And then come back in for his panel.
And then, definitely come back in.
We've already rated the stream, it's too late.
Definitely come back in for Guys and Goombas panel. I'm gonna sit on it for the first 5 minutes to make sure you do. Here's better stuff. And thank you so much for coming to our panel. Thank you.
It was a game.
There was one game.
You got it.
Two people stop looking on the league chart. Here they come, go Scottsquatch. Hey, come on. Ready? We really going in there? Yes, let's go.
Game chasers suck. 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 Game chasers suck.